the search for suspects in a wild and brazen mob attack, one of many crimes that has some Americans and American businesses on alert. A new video that shows about 100 people looting, ransacking, and vandalizing a 7-Eleven in Los Angeles. There was a crime outside of the store as well. Thefts are on the rise, and so are assaults in places like New York, where a convicted sex offender was set free after randomly sucker punching a man in the head. This sounds so complicated and chaotic, but we have coast-to-coast coverage of all of these stories this morning. Let's begin with Alex Capriello live outside of that 7-Eleven in L.A. Alex?
Yeah, good morning to you, Adrian. This all began with a street takeover, something that's happening more and more frequently here in LA. If you don't know what that is, it's basically when a whole block, an intersection, is blocked off by these loud and expensive cars. They go out there, they do donuts and other dangerous stunts. Now, what made this one different was the mob mentality and the looting that happened right after that street takeover right here at the 7-Eleven, and it was all caught on camera.
A chaotic scene playing out at a California 7-Eleven. A massive mob of people bombard the convenience store in the Los Angeles suburb of Harbor Gateway. The group trashing and vandalizing the business.
It turns into a real, just angry, somewhat mob mentality. They come inside the store, they start ransacking the place, taking everything.
Surveillance video shows the mayhem with people jumping over the counter, grabbing cigarettes, food, and even lotto tickets. Others pulling out their phones to record the wild scene. Also in the store, a single clerk fearing for his life.
This guy just decides to start grabbing food and chips and bananas and stuff and starts throwing it at the worker who's just basically hiding in the back.
All this as an illegal street takeover happens just outside. Hundreds of cars block the intersection doing dangerous stunts. Police say it was just one in a series of takeovers that night, one even ending in a deadly shooting.
There were people on the freeway that were trying to really get to places they had to go. Some had family emergencies, and they're just sitting there stuck so these guys can do their thing. So people are getting really tired of this.
The latest crime coming just weeks after a deadly robbery spree at other 7-Eleven stores in California. 2 people were killed and 3 were wounded. Police say a half-dozen stores were targeted in just 5 hours, setting off an intense manhunt that led to the arrest of 2 men. And it's all part of a disturbing trend. Property crimes such as looting and smash-and-grab thefts are up in major cities. In Los Angeles, data shows thefts increased 11% from this time last year. In New York, thefts are up 48% over last year. And in Chicago, it's even higher, with thefts up a dramatic 66%.
And obviously, the LAPD has a huge task ahead of them trying to identify any of the people, the hundreds of people that were out here looting this 7-Eleven store. They said they have a zero-tolerance policy for people doing that, but also all those people that were standing by watching and filming on their cell phones. They're basically asking any anonymous tipsters to come forward and just help identify any of those people who were here at this scene.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.